Ooh, that's unfortunate. Alright, what's up, VOD watchers? Welcome back to the stream. I hope things are going well. There we go. If I do this, that, boom, I gotta make a Discord thing. How else will people in the Discord know I'm live? I swear, I at them every time. They'll be too behind. Oh yeah. Alright, that's Discord. Boom. I don't know why that's toggled. Thank you. What's up, Sky Guy? Welcome back to the stream. Providing for us anyways. To be honest, I didn't think I'd do it. I didn't know what to stream. I wasn't feeling the sauce. I was looking at my Steam library and I went, let's get this dub. Man, Kenta. What's up, Tony? What's up, Kenta? Welcome back to the stream. I'd like to thank Kenta for helping me workshop the idea of this title. It was gonna initially be about androgynous old people. This is kind of what it turned into. But we're gonna get that sauce. That's true. You know, the thing is, I wasn't gonna stream, and then Kenta DM'd me, and and they were like, "What about the old people?" And I was like, "Listen, if I cancel stream and a single person DMs me, hey, I was looking forward to you stream today, I'll fucking back down. All right, I don't stand firm on my convictions." Alright, if people want me to go live, I mean, you know, what am I else gonna do? It's that easy, it really is. As long as I don't have anything else that I'm doing. If there's like a good reason to cancel stream, then it'll have to stay canceled. But, you know, if I'm just not feeling it and someone's like, hey, you know, don't think that your voice is meaningless. It affects me heavily. Probably more than it should. But that's a problem for me in the far future. Alright, hold on, let's turn this off. I've been rewatching Aubrey Studios 82. What's that? Alright, oh my god, you're playing Haste. I am playing Haste. Thank you very much. It looks like I'm being homophobic. Hold on. Thank you very much, Sky Guy, for kissing a Pikmin. Little gross. Not because they're gay, but because it's interspecies. Thank you very much, Sky Guy, for redeeming all of your Pikmin all at once. Alright, thank you very much for going to hell. I thought you were never going to play this game again. Alright, so here, for those of you who do not know the lore, which should be a lot of you, I played this game once, maybe like a year ago, and the thing is, it was so taxing to, thank you very much, Tony Dude, for discovering a Lil Pikmin, El Wee Wee. It was so taxing on my computer that I was like, no, I just can't do it. This isn't gonna happen. And well, guess what? I have a computer now. I had a laptop, so we're gonna get this done. All right, theoretically things will be better now. I am hemorrhaging. All right, I was at 278 followers. I could just a few moments ago. That's not true. Like last stream, and now I'm at not that. Is that a bummer? Yes. Are we gonna deal with it? Also, yes. All right, we're gonna save and quit because I need to get my controller set up, which is a pain in the ass. I hate having a controller. It's the worst. Using the Nintendo Switch controller is maybe just awful. It never works with anything. It's constantly like buggy all the time. Alright. I might need to go up. Ooh, there's lag there. There's lag there. Alright, hold on. I was wondering why I was moving so slowly. I don't move this slow. That's because Haste is so strong, it's slowing down VTube Studio, which isn't good. Alright, hold on. Low key, can we just get the game to work faster? Is that a crazy thing to do? Yeah. Maybe it's because it's focused. How do I? Alright, hold on. We're gonna turn them off for just a little bit. Is that your face, Lamau? I'm green. That's my real face. Ah! Yeah, that's the face tracking. Wrong one. Wrong button. This one. Alright, auto setup, fix white outlines. Can I devote... Is it just black? It is just black. God damn it. There we go. That'll at least be something. I thought you were never gonna... Yep. And that's when I stole a NASA computer to play games that take a lot of space. Wasn't expecting it? Yeah. Alright. I need to look it up. Can I devote more... Well, let me pull up my task manager. I'm at 25% memory. Memory to VTube Studio. How much VRAM do I really need? 3.3 gigs, documentation, tips and tricks. How to allocate more RAM to specific programs or games.
The programs running on your computer. Click the memory column to sort them in ascending or descending order by the amount of memory they use, or memory to. Select set priority.
Ooh, okay, this is actually really smart. This is actually really wise. Alright, so I don't think this is a VTube Studio thing, so I think I can stay on screen. Well, this is a VTube Studio thing. Alright, we're gonna full screen it, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go VTube Studio, and sort by memory. Not efficiency mode. Memory, percents, values, disk, network. Go to details. Oh, there it is. I think. All I gotta do is find it. So we're searching by memory, and then we want to set priority high. I don't know if that'll do anything, frankly, but I hope it will work. Alright, hold on. Let me turn on a light. I found 2 Pikmin kissed when they wish you happy birthday and committed arson on them. Then they jump scared you. I wish things weren't so complicated with this video game, but you want to know what? I'm here and I'm figuring it out. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. If we can be real with each other, that's fucked up that you do that. Yeah, I'm moving slower now. Fuck it. I guess we'll just we'll spend the first fucking 40 minutes of stream VTube Studio not moving as fast when playing when streaming or when playing a game. That's the pick when you committed arson on. Fucked up. Fix VTubing like fast, like troubleshooting VTS lab when tabbed in game. Thank you very much, Tony Dude, for taking a bite out of a common Pikmin. Dual PC. I'm not getting a second PC. Why would you torture him more? It's a little fucked. Nah, it's a different guy. Listen, my computer is strong. I don't understand why people are being like, make sure it doesn't have an unlimited frame rate. That might actually be goated. Full screen, VSync enabled. That might work. That might be good. Because once there's VSync, I think that's better. I think once I enabled VSync, everything started working out. Let this be a lesson to you. If you ever happen to VTube, turn off fucking VSync, or turn on VSync every time. All right. Well, now just use your laptop for your VTuber thingy. No. I don't even know how I do that conceptually. Could I learn? Yes. Will I? No. I'm stuck in my ways. Why does it look like that? Oh, because it's main monitor. I was looking, I was like, why does it look like that? I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to. Alright. Yep. How do I run in this game? How do I jump? Oh. Oh, fuck. Alright, that's not gonna work. I remember this game, but I also don't. It's been a while. I completed about half of it. I can't jump, it won't let me. Which is bad because I should be able to. Move is LS, dive is A. Maybe you can't jump. Oh yeah, there we go. Now I'm picking up what we're putting down. Woo! Big jump. That was a bad one. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh, we're so fine. I assume this way. And then, so the stream's running okay? Is everything happening? This is why every VTuber has a NASA computer. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. Alright, I'm not trying to do the infinity one, because that would imply infinity. I know this game does have an infinity mode. However, it also has a story mode. That is what I'm attempting to complete. Alright, how do I stop? No, seriously, how do I come to a stop? All right, we're in. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Haste. So here's the thing. Stop playing it. Reason why, it's too strong for the computer. Now that I have an actual computer, not a laptop, we're just gonna see how it goes. Okay, I guess the true old people were the Muubodies we found along the way. It's so true. It's good to have you back into. I can't read that. I don't know how to read. Would 2,000 be enough? I'm poor. I don't have that kind of money. I have 483. Ciao. Always strive for your true potential. I'm poor. Okay, so I'm broke, is what I'm learning here. I left myself in poverty, which is bad. Not an expert, obviously, but it feels not very good. How do I stop? Slams into a wall. There's got to be a setting on this. I'm not restarting the game. Okay, there is no setting on this. I just have to fuck it Weeball. That's fine. That's fine. That's more than okay. How do I get to the shards I need to do? I guess I'll talk to you. A lot of work keeping track. Oh. I've played 7 shards and I've died 19 times.
Hey.
Daro seems upset with you.
Huh?
What's it about? I don't want things to be like this. I don't think so. Not this time. There's nothing to fight about. Well, who's Daro?
Hey.
Well, that's gone. And these are my unlockables. Where's the video game? It's somewhere in here. Who's Daro? That's Daro. 1,000. I don't have that. Who? Listen, don't ask me who. It's gotta be that right there. If you ask me who, I won't be able to tell you. It has been a long time since I played this game. And I'm not restarting. I don't believe in it. And this is just general advice from me to literally anyone. If you're playing a video game and you stop playing and then you come back, don't restart. Alright, don't do that to yourself. You don't have to. Listen, just fuck it, you ball. You're smart. You'll figure it out. You know what I mean? You're telling me you're not smart enough to figure out a game, alright, that you've already played before? You know what you're doing. Alright, trust in yourself. Trust in the process. Not the process like the Philadelphia 76ers. That's a bad process to trust. The process just like you. Alright? Never restart your game files. Unless you've completed it and you want to redo it. But if you're like coming back after a while, you know, you don't have to. You know, like I played Silksong off stream, and I took a break for a month. I beat Act 1, then I was just like, you know, I'm good. Came back, guess what? Not that hard. Figure that shit out easily. Alright, did I have to go on the wiki? Yes. But I would venture to say most people go on the wiki for that video game. I always restart and I never finish them. You never finish them. You never do. You never do. And that's not your fault, but you just gotta have a little bit more faith in yourself. I'm noticing that there are big pieces of text behind my big ass head. You're a subscriber now? How did this happen? I got a bunch of gift subs from a generous donor. Also that. So I think they donated maybe about 25 gift subs. And so the last 25 people that talked in chat got gifted a sub to the stream. Yeah, it was 25, I think. I thought it was 35. I said it was 35. It was actually 25. I don't know how to count. Pro tip. Accounting doesn't have as much counting as you think. So, not my strong suit. Wow. Yeah, I know. That's why, you know, so it's pretty cool. All right, let me read this out. I can go to the piece of the old world. All boost is doubled. Oh, okay, so they're all a fragment. They're all a fragment, and it all just says piece of... let me move. Let me move my guy. I gotta find him. Hold on. There you go. I'll make myself a little bit smaller. Just for you. We'll move this guy over here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Where are you guys in chat? I'm reading the chat from the chat, but I'm not reading it from the stream. I hope everything's going okay. Yeah, okay. So what it says is... blah, 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 blah. All boost is doubled. This is plus 150 sparks. And then this is all boost is doubled. This is a shop or something. Extra difficult. I might do that one. You know, let's get crazy with it. Let's get a little silly with it. Alright, I would like to get larger though. I would like to get bigger. Also, if anyone else owns Haste, let me know. Apparently you can play with friends. Alright, let's go! But no, welcome back to the stream, Cool Kitcher. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I meant to tell you this. If you're still around, if Cool Kitcher's still around, you can take off the All the Mods 10 server now. I'm done. You know, it's not very fun when it's just myself. I've made a lot of progress, and I'm pretty chill with it. So you can nix it if that's using like server space that you don't, you know, you need to be careful of. Alright, that was okay. We want to go in here. Ooh. Ooh. Things are not going very hot. There we go. Let me dive. Let me go with the big one. I do own Haste. Haste Muubody stream? Huh? I've been playing, alright. It's a little too loud. I've been playing All the Mods 10 off stream. A little bit on stream. If anybody caught the ideological bankruptcy stream, which I think you got, but I'm not confident. I've been playing on that, and Cool Kitcher made a server about it, and so I'm telling him he can turn it off now. I would have DM'd it to him, but you know, since he was here. When was that? It was a couple, like maybe a week ago. Ow! It was pretty big. I'm pretty sure you were there, Tony, dude. Maybe you weren't. Maybe you weren't. I thought you were. Is the one where I was building the mob farm, if that. Oh, fuck. Alright, up. Get this. Thread the needle. Fuck. That's not great. That's fine. That's fine. We want to shred on the inside of here. This is hard. Fuck. That's bad. That's also not good. Where am I going? Where am I heading? God, if only I did the tutorial, I'd be a little bit better at this, huh? When are you gonna make me a lead moderator? Lead moderator of who? Of you? You're already the lead moderator. I do half of the moderating. I do more than half of the moderating. Who you leading? Who you leading, little bro? Alright, what the hell are you talking about? Alright, let's talk to the goober over here. I have 1,000 sparks, perfect landings, and vulnerability. 100 plus spark pickups. Yeah. And now I'm poor, so I guess I'll just leave it behind. I was a bit in it, but it was really late for you. Yeah, you live far away. You know, I appreciate you being here, by the way, Tony, dude. I know it's kind of late for you. You know, I know it's pretty late for you, especially with the new stream times. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Monday, Wednesday they're gonna be pretty late. All right, I think that's just what it's gonna be. It's got to be 6 p.m. 6 p.m. is generous. I get back at like 5:10, 5:20. You know, so it'll probably be a little earlier than 6 p.m. But as it stands, 6 p.m. will probably be like the baseline. But Friday I get out a little bit early. The reason I streamed later today was just because I was a little sauceless. I didn't know if I could do it. I didn't know if I had the funniness in me, as it were. And then Saturdays I should be pretty good. I have D&D tomorrow, which I am excited for, and I do need to talk about something regarding that. So it should be Big John. I should be streaming, I want to say 2 p.m. No promises, but I should be streaming about 2 p.m. Yeah, so here's the thing about D&D. I enjoy it. I've mentioned D&D I think a couple times. Very excited every single time. Thing is that everyone's leaving, I think. We originally began with, I want to say, 6 people. We are now down. Tomorrow we're doing 3, not including the DM. So the DM I guess makes 4. We began with 6 people, 7 people including the DM, and now we're down to 3, not including him. Which is pretty crazy. Now keep in mind, what are we at? 2 people have like left. They're just not fucking doing that shit anymore. But 1 person is just like never around. Now, is that better or worse than just not doing it? I don't know. We're diving. Ooh. Ooh. So I'm a little worried that it'll get canceled, I think. Because I'm having a good time. You know what I mean? Everybody over here is being like, oh, you know, I don't really want to do this whole D&D thing. I'm over here killing it. I'm having a great time. So I worry that it's going to get canceled sometime soon. We haven't played in a while. I think it's been a couple of months, which is fair. There was a big break. You know, we were supposed to do it online, and then it never, you know, they never did anything, which is a bit of a bummer. But I'm back, and I'm excited for tomorrow. Okay, 10% boost, 125 sparks, grappling hook. Dude, I want the fucking grappling hook. Let's get real. All right, rest spot, I'm in. So I'm a little worried, but I'm excited for tomorrow. The thing is, all right, I can draw this out. I know I'm meant to be playing video games. Please forgive me. We're back. What's up, guys? I'm Pirate Software. I've worked 20 years at Blizzard, and I'm making a game. So we began with 6 people. 7 people, including the DM. Let's make a big table here. It's in dark mode now. I know, right? Did we begin with 6 people? Me, you. Yeah, we did begin with 6 people. So it's you. Alright, no more flashbangs. Well, a little bit of a flashbang. So here's the DM. And then here's me. Right? And this is the DM's roommate. This guy's a healer, druid. This person, I forget who their character was. Spoiler alert, they leave. This person is a robot. Don't worry about the accordion in the background. And then this person likes Fire Emblem. This is how I remember all of them in my head. Alright. First person to leave was blue person. Alright. Second person to leave was now boom. So we're down 2. Which is really unfortunate, you know. And this person is like, you know, she's not really there a lot of the time. She's not super available, and she's not coming tomorrow. So it's just gonna be me, and then Fire Emblem woman, and then him, and then the DM. And what that is it's kind of a pentagram when you add the 5th person in, but it's not really working out. Here's the thing, this guy is the DM's roommate, and these 2, I think, are friends. So I'm pretty sure that this person and I should get a new color. This person and this person aren't gonna quit. And as long as I don't quit, then we'll have 3 people. And those 3 people will be enough to get the DM to continue running the session. Kinda looks a little bit like a dick and balls, but don't worry about it. Anyways, really hoping it lasts. If not, I need to find a new DM D&D group, and I don't really like to do that because I like all the people in the DM group. It's just I'm sad that they left. I wish they were there more often. It's a cult. There is no cult other than this one. Well, thank you for telling me that. You're welcome. An agency grunt. I wouldn't expect a civilian to understand. Gotta go. Yeah. Oh, this is the grappling hook. I'm pressing LB. It's not working. But I guess you can't use it in this circumstance. Alright, I was gonna... That's right! So for those of you who don't know, I had a pretty crazy stream a while ago. I kind of popped off. I became famous, which was really cool. It was also the stream which I got a shit ton of subs and money. So it really popped off. Hi YouTube, hi YouTube. It was this one. I'm sorry for being ideologically bankrupt. There you go, right above my... I don't know if you can see it, but it's right above my head. And there were a lot of things that I don't want to bring back. People made a lot of Epstein jokes. That's not something I'm trying to... That's not something I'm trying to continue. That said... Oh. I'll give you this energy lash, Hungry Weebo. You need it more than I. Oh. He gave me back the energy thing. Okay. Well, I got it back. So that's fun. I don't know what the fuck that was. But no, I like the idea of the Moo cult. I think it's a funny concept, and I think it's cool. They did a lot of Epstein jokes. A lot of Epstein jokes and Diddy jokes. A lot of that. But we're past that now. I didn't even know that when I sent you those videos. I thought you did. It was bad. Hold on. Let's pull up my Discord for a minute. Hi, everybody. I'm going to try and not dox me and Kenta's DMs. Real true. We will philosophize in Chinese. I'll egg you. I'll give you an egg. I'm not giving you a heart. Sorry, Deeps. No. Any contributions? Yeah. The Moo party. It's kind of like a Diddy party. This is meant to be baby oil. So there was a lot of problems here. However, something I did enjoy the concept of was a Moo cult. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a good way for me to describe my community other than the low gangsters. Because you know, it's hard for me to just come up with a name for people. You know what I mean? It's not really... I don't want any of these. I'm just going to continue. It's not something I'm good at. It's not something I was confident in. But other people came up with this name and I like it. So I'm gonna swing into the skid, as it were. I think that's how you would put it. I'm gonna embrace it and I'm gonna try and push it. Like Cult of the Lamb, Cult of the Cow. Exactly. 100%. I'm glad you're on the same page. I'm glad to have you on this, Kenta. Your expertise is necessary and needed and appreciated. Oh fuck. Alright, that didn't go very hot, but don't worry. Oh fuck. Okay. We want to dodge all the rocks in the black hole. Woo! We're good. And then we want to duck in here. Big up. Fuck. We're good. Where am I going down? Ooh, we're good. Oh, we're not great. All right. Oh, fuck. We want to duck through here. We want to make a big jump. Apparently that hurts. Didn't know that. All right, that worked out. I have something that I'm currently making. My art class should be done in like 2 weeks. I'm going to post it on the Discord. Please do. I would be thrilled to see it. I'd be thrilled to see it. I love it when people post art. I think it's awesome. All right, funny thing, I was watching a video where Stampy goes to Epstein's Island. That's... got nothing to do with me, just to be clear. However, I'm sure it was entertaining. You see a lot of weird videos. You see a lot of weird videos, Tony, dude. It's based off of you, by the way. Yes! Listen, I love it when people post art that they make in the Discord. I love it even more when people post art of me in the Discord. I'm thrilled. I'll be waiting on it 100%. I'll be thrilled to see it. I'll be hyped. All right, I love having my ego. But no, I can't believe it. You know, I told my friend, like, I streamed. The people like me on the internet, and she was like, yeah, I don't know about that one. You know, it was rude. All right, look at me now. I'm having someone make something in their art class that was based off of me. She doesn't have that. So, okay, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that one? So I'm the real winner here. I don't know, it's so nice. Recently I was thinking about my dark and storied mysterious past, which I obviously have. Which I obviously have because, you know, I'm awesome and cool like that. I'm like an anime character. And you know, I think the streams are really fulfilling, and I'm glad that I'm doing them. I know I'm saying this as someone who literally wasn't gonna stream like a minute ago, but you have to work with me. All right, you just gotta work with me here. Piece of an old world, boost is doubled. I need help. So I think I'm gonna go this way. This way seems cool, but I need help, and I don't know if I can risk it. The agency is on to Zoe. I've heard it. I've seen it. I had to be on my knees. You didn't beg me. You mentioned it, and then I was like 100%. Okay. All I'm saying is that I am susceptible to pressure. I'm looking for the boost button, by the way. So if you see a word that says boost, let me know. Main ability, LT, fast run, this one, interact. Alright, gotta survive. I don't know for how long. You might be thinking, Moo, it says it right there on this. Oh, 25, there we go. I have my camera. I have my camera hooked up right there. But no, I'm so susceptible. The idea that somebody wants me to stream and then mentioned it about it to me after I cancel is just, I can't not, you know what I mean? I have to. The concept of being wanted is just too strong. Oh, fuck. Alright, easy chillin', not even close. But yeah, I'm so susceptible. I'm so susceptible. Oh well. Ooh, I'm yellow. Is that good? Or, oh, that's my boost. I get more boost. That's my thingamabobber. Gain 125 sparks, gain 4% energy, restore 3 health on perfect landings. 125 sparks. This only pays for itself in 4. Yeah, this pays for itself in 4 shards, I think. Yeah, on 4 fragments. The problem is that I don't know what the map is. You know what I mean? It won't show me how much I got left, so I'm not willing to make that investment right now. To be honest, I don't think any of this is particularly that crazy. That's pretty good. I'll keep this as it is. I'll keep high fragments. How do I boost? Because that's really important. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, it would have paid for itself, but it would have mostly been useless. How do I boost? I see the 70, but I don't know where it is. Yeah, it's right there, isn't it? Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I can totally do this. Oh yeah, I'm picking it up. Oh yeah, I'm picking it up. All right, want to dodge through here. Ooh, that was okay, but I still like it. How? Do I want to do this? Right around on the edge here, like a toilet bowl, like I'm from the B movie. It's weird. I still think about that. Not the B movie as a concept, but like whenever I'm surfing, I think about the bee on like the nail file in the toilet. I guess that's a weird thing to think about. I guess that's a weird thing to think about, but I don't know. It was pretty cool. They did good work. I need to watch Uncut Gems. All right, you might be thinking, Moo, why do you need to watch Uncut Gems? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. I got a good one. I got a good reason for it. All right, Adam Sandler is not the same as Jerry Seinfeld. I confused the two in my head. I thought Adam Sandler was Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld famously voices Barry in the B movie. That is not the case. Fuck. I do still want to watch Uncut Gems. This doesn't change it. I was mentioning it because I thought they were the same person. Even though they are not, this does not change too much for me. I gotta go. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Come on. Come on, be cool. Be cool. Speed up. Speed up. Okay, fuck. We're fine? I don't know if we are fine. I don't know if we're making it. But apparently Uncut Gems is like Adam Sandler being kind of the GOAT. You know? Is him being like having a really good movie. Because he's mainly known for not being very good. Although, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been slacking on my moviness. Alright? I watched 100 movies last year. The amount of movies I've seen this week, 0. I'm not even fucking with you. I've not seen that many. And by not many, I've seen none. I do want to watch, what was it? Iron Lung by Markiplier. I want to watch that one. That one seems cool. 0? I know 0. What the heck? I'm sorry. I'm letting you down. I know you're really invested in my letterboxd. I know you follow it and everything. You really want to know. But, yeah. Oh shit, I want to watch Iron Lung too. Yeah. I want to watch Iron Lung. I'm excited for it. Not because I love Markiplier, but just because the idea of watching a self-funded movie is really cool. I think it's got a budget of like a couple mil, maybe like 10 million, which is kind of a lot because it's not made by a studio, it's made by a guy. Personally, if you gave me $10 million and told me to make a movie, I don't know what I would do with it. So I can respect the fact that he's even doing something like that. How do I do this? How do I get him? Am I crazy? How do I attack the machine? Is it these? Oh, do I dive at it? You! No, but you do not dive at it. I guess I just don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, that's not it. Oh, that's it. I'm after you, bitch. I'm after you, bitch. Oh, fuck, he's fast. Oh, he is fast and also smart. Alright, I figured it out. You're on lock, buddy. The problem is that he's like way faster than me. So I gotta fucking go from the side to get him. Fuck you! I think that should have counted for me. You gotta get to his head. You remember doing this one? Alright, yeah. Woo, whoop. Fuck you! That was kind of crazy. Can we call it what it is? Can we call it what it is? I'm awesome. Okay. They get smaller as it goes on. Is that how normal snakes work? Don't laugh at me for asking that question. Okay, I know you might be like, obviously that's how snakes work. I don't know shit about snakes. They don't call me this. I'm not Moo. I'm not Hiss. I'm called Moo. All right, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. We might be able to mop this up. And it only took 40 minutes for one shard. What have I done? All right, completed the shard. Things are going pretty well. Things are working kind of out. But yeah, Iron Lung 2. Is there another movie I want to watch? I want to watch, what is it called? 28 Years Later, Part 2. I saw 28 Years Later, Part 1 without knowing there's a Part 2. And let me tell you what. I stand firmly on the idea that 28 Years Later is a bad movie. It is not good for the simple case that it's just unfinished. Now here's the thing. 28 Years Later, Part 2 is out right now. Which means that no one in the entire world has any reason to hate 28 Years Later as much as I did when I watched it. Because now that the second movie is put out and released, you know, it's like, oh, it's Part 2, let's go watch that one. Because it's obviously... There we go. Because obviously the second one continues on it. But you gotta understand, when I watched 28 Years Later the first time, there was no second part. I didn't even know there was one. Thank you very much, Jax, for the raid. What's up, Jax? I watched some of your stream. I didn't say anything, but I was there. You were playing Limba's Company. You had the clock guy, and you had the Chinese guy, and you were doing stuff. What's up? Hello. Welcome to Haste. All right. One of these persons has a very important thing I need, and I'm pretty sure it's you. No. Okay, that was a stupid thing. Obviously, it's you. No, I'm poor. Okay, obviously it's you. Nope. Okay, it's the different person. Yeah, that was... It's gotta be you. There we go. Did I accidentally spend it? I don't love that. I think I accidentally spent it. That's not good. I forgot Kenta and Ozzy were friends. I never knew. I'm glad they are. What the heck? It's fucked up that you forgot, by the way, you sick bastard. I knew. I knew the whole time, how did you not? You know? Does this mean Kenta also speaks and meows? Yeah, okay, he does. Yep, you know, I just had to ask. I just had to... What the fuck is this? What the hell is this? Alright, that was a stupid idea to run into him. Alright, but no, welcome to the stream. We're playing... Oh, fuck! Oh, we're playing Haste! Ow! Alright. Back on the roller coaster. And we want to skip this guy. Go through here. Big jump. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nope. Yep. Nope. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. We're fine. Through here. Through there. Onto the okay. Hit the deck. And then speed up. Hit 120. I think it's based on speed. I don't know. I don't know what the ranks are based on. I think they're just based on coolness. And I have a lot of that. So it should be S rank. Other than the fact that I lost 60 points of my 100 health. But if you ignore that, then we're Big John. Yeah, I don't know what the point of minus 150 sparks are. You know what I mean? Other than being able to do this one. Oh. I understand now. Lose 150 sparks for the chance to do better in the future. Because it leads to a better path. Never mind, I get it. I understand. Yeah, I'm picking up what they're putting down. Alright, into the bowl. And then out of the bowl. Like a college football team who is kind of good, but can't make it past anything. Whoop! Alright. I guess this is the... It's hard to reach chat in this game, huh? It's hard to reach chat in this one, huh? Oh, fuck. Ooh, we're good. Alright. And then we duck into here. We maintain. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's good. I guess this is the best I can ask for so long I'm trying to get you into anything Sonic related. Well, I played the game before. Alright, when I bought the when I got this computer, the first thing I thought of was, holy shit, this is awesome. And the second thing I thought of was, I think this will mean I'll be able to play games that I wasn't my computer wasn't good enough to run, my laptop wasn't good enough to run. And the two games that came to mind were Haste and Yakuza Kiwami. So Yakuza Kiwami might come back. No promises. I'm not gonna lock myself into that when I don't know. But I'm very excited to be able to play this game on stream. Because I was depressed. It looked cool. It looks cool. This is a cool game. The issue was truly that it obliterated my bitrate. Okay, here we go. Big jump. Ooh, that's perfect. Crazy idea. TDS is always on when you're playing a game that requires attention. What do you think? Maybe. I like TTS. I think it's cool. Maybe, yeah. How would I set it up? I'm unaware, but I'd have to figure it out. I like that idea. I think it'd give the little Moo guy more times to shine. Now, admittedly, TTS isn't that expensive, but I do understand. I think that might be a good idea. Thank you very much, good guy Gonzo, for being Pikmin. Welcome back to the stream. Where is my phone? Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Set a reminder for tomorrow at 11 a.m. Look into chat TTS. Alright, there we go. That's on the agenda. Oh my god, it's gone! I don't like this guy. The fishbowl he seems mysterious. It's like Mysterio from Spider-Man. But I'm pretty sure that guy's a villain, so not a big fan of that guy. Do I re-roll here, or do I just... Because I don't think any of these are that good. I could buy them all. No, I couldn't. I'm not that rich. Maybe this one. This one feels like it could be useful. Alright, but what's up, Gonzo? I hope things are going well. How's it rocking and rolling? Have you played Hytale yet? I know a person in the clan. I don't want to call it the clan on stream. It makes me sound like I'm part of the clan because I'm from Georgia. But I know the person Triphammer has in the server. The server for the Destiny clan. But yeah, I don't know. Hytale seems cool. Oh, this is working out very well. There we go. The thing is, I don't really... You were in that neighborhood? I wasn't in that neighborhood. I was almost in that neighborhood, and then my social studies teacher in 8th grade was in that neighborhood. Alright, I was never a part of it, and I never would be. Let me make that loud and clear, loud and proud. Not that proud, because I might get murdered, but relatively proud. You never know. You never know in fucking some places. Whee! I think Athens is probably fine, but I'll still see people with the Confederate flag on their license plate, and to be honest, I just can't... I can't imagine being that racist, if we can be honest with each other. I just don't get it. I just don't see it. How you in college, you doing this shit, bro? If you were like 12, if you were like 14, I'd be like, okay. You know? Ooh. Dash through nearby sparks for 2 seconds. This seems good. This thing is so awesome. I play it. The DLC were inexpensive as fuck. That's how they get you, though. It's always expensive as fuck. Which is a bummer. Destiny is pretty cool. I gotta hop on again. They've done sales. You can get all the past DLC for like 15. It's they're really they're really Persona-ing it. For those of you who don't know, if you happen to be a fan of Persona and you buy a video game, what they'll do is in about 2 to 3 years, they'll re-release the video game for a more extended version and then discount the version that you just bought. But I guess it's good that people are allowed to play the video game. I think it's fucked up that they sunset shit though. I do think it's fucked up that they do that. But I gotta hop on. Something when it started. I mean, Last of Us did the same shit. I never played that one. But yeah, I know it as the Persona just because that's my experience with it. Like Pokemon. Pokemon used to do it. Pokemon doesn't do it anymore. Probably because they realized it lowered consumer trust. Which one do I want to give to the Weevil? Probably you. I got a... What did I get? On Spark Pickup, restore 1 health. Am I crazy or is that better? Which one's the way I gotta be? I do too, but damn. They did remaster it like 1,000,000 times. It is kind of funny, even. Alright, let's get this dub. Alright, so when I find sparks, I can press LB and coast through them. So next time I see them, I gotta just roll up. Ooh, alright. Well, I confused the purple for something else, so that's not great. Man, I gotta get back on Slime Rancher 2. It's just so stressful. You know what I mean? The game isn't as fun when I'm like, oh, I gotta go do this, this, and this. And if I don't, then I'm cringe and stupid. Oh, yeah, that worked out really well. Okay, there is a cooldown, obviously. However... Oh! Alright, that didn't work out very... I'm not very good at that, huh? Whee! Alright, we want to go down into this bowl here. Ooh, that's perfect. That's pretty good. Sparks, not like the Electric Jester. You're thinking of a different guy. I still have not played The Last of Us or The Last of Us 2. I know what happens in The Last of Us 2 because the internet would rather kill somebody than not spoil the hell out of a video game. But I still haven't played it. I just, you know, there's no reason for me to be like, oh yeah, I should definitely go do that. Should I do this, this, and that? What's this? That's 150 sparks. That's healing. That's health. I get an item if I go this way, though. Yeah, fuck it, Weeball. Let's get this dub. There we go. Oh, fuck. Oh, we're good. We gotta speed back up. We gotta speed back up. There we go. There we go. We'll be okay. We'll survive. Alright. Oh, yeah. What the fuck was that? Why would they do that? Why would they have that in the pit? What the fuck? Alright, don't love that one. If we can be honest with each other. Not a big fan. Like I was surprised to find a streamer recently that wasn't spoiled on the part of FF7. That's true. And in the Discord server, what was it? Mr. Sketchy has been reading Chainsaw Man for the first time. And for those of you who don't know Chainsaw Man, I won't spoil it. So for those of you who do know Chainsaw Man, you do know what I'm talking about. There's a big thing that happens near the end of part 1, which makes sense because it's near the end. So obviously it's something important. Don't be like, oh my god, I can't believe something crazy happens at the end of part 1. You know what I mean? And he hadn't known about it, and I think the reason why is because minor spoilers for Chainsaw Man. Close your ears for like 20 seconds if you really don't want to know. I'm not going to mention all of it. But I think because Makima does something crazy, the internet goons after Makima so hard that, like, if you look at the things she's done in the manga and you look at her presence on the internet, you know, she's so much more positive on the internet than if you were to ask like a normal person what's going on, because, you know, people want to goon super hard to her. Someone tell me when he's done with the spoiler. I'm done. Look at the stream. Look at the stream. I'm done mentioning it. Ooh, this is actually goated. Yeah. And the thing is, I was surprised that he didn't know the spoiler. I'm surprised that you don't know, but I can understand how it would happen. I really can. All right, we're logging in on this one. Oh, that's great. That was phenomenal. That worked a lot better than I thought it was. I need more sparks, because if I get more sparks, I get 15% boost, and that's great. Ow. Alright, fuck me, I guess. But yeah, I'm not trying to spoil nothing. I'm surprised you haven't read all the Chainsaw Man yet. It's not... Part 1 is not particularly long. I will go so far as to say. Part two is really long. Hi, what's up, Deebs? What's up, Deebs? Welcome back to the stream. How's it going, man? All right. I said I'm surprised that part two is as long as it is, to be honest. But I guess that's just because I finished part one and then I took such a large gap. I started reading Chainsaw Man before the anime came out. Gotcha. Yeah, the movie's phenomenal. The thing, I was so ready to hate on the movie, and I did hate on the movie preemptively. I didn't hate on it. I was being reasonable about my opinions. You dropped it. You just don't want to know, or you picked it back up right now? All right. Toilet bowl. Woo! Beautiful. Colon D. Awesome. Good to see you, Deebs. I hope things are going well. What happened with the church job, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? We're gonna pick it back up eventually. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I get you. One of these days, I'm gonna be final. I'm gonna be. What's it called? What's it called? That's not Final Fantasy VII. I did start Final Fantasy VII off stream. It hasn't like hooked me yet, which is a little bit of a bummer because it's like, oh my god, people treat this game like fucking Jesus Christ himself forged it from his own hand. It hasn't really hooked me yet. It seems interesting, but I haven't, you know, it's not really got me so far. I am gonna play it, but what I meant was Resident Evil. One of these days, I'm gonna stop being a bitch. Woo! Let's go, baby. This game fucking rocks, dude. Alright, you tell me that's a C rank. Oh, don't tell me that. You didn't even watch my RE4 gameplay because of that? Yeah, I will beat it. I will beat it, I swear, 100%. That's a Moo promise. I don't think I used the Moo promise line that much. I don't know if people know how good a Moo promise is. Alright, we'll do this one and then we'll do this one. Yeah, although I haven't finished either. One of these days I'll get to it. 100%. It's scary. All right, it's not my fault. It's scary. You're telling me you want me to be scared of a video game? Plus 10% boost, minus 20% damage reduction for one level. Okay. Fuck it. Yeah, sure. Ooh, I got risk taker and risk taker. Well, that doesn't really help me. Alright. Plus 50% sparks versus plus 50% sparks. So I either risk my life or I don't risk my life. I'm gonna be honest with you, I might not risk my life here. If you think that's scary, RE7 is gonna give you a heart attack. I played RE7. It did give me a heart attack. I played it on stream one time and I was like, wow, this is really scary, and then I stopped. Alright, I played it on stream. I was like, yeah, I'll play more of this eventually. There is a horror... Listen, I'm sorry, Deebs. I know that you sent a message, and I 100% I will get back. I swear. I swear with every fathom I will get to reading that message. It's just hard when I'm getting my ass beat right now. But there's a horror tag in the notifications. By the way, for the Discord, there's a horror tag on the self notifications. I don't think I've ever actually like called any. I don't think I've ever used it. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone who's clicked that has been like, ooh, yeah, there's horror now. Thank heavens. He's finally doing it. All right, want to go past here? We want to go through here, and guess what? Now we're at full health because that's how that works. I had the diocese interview last week. It was on a Tuesday. It went okay. They said to wait a couple of weeks because if I got it because they have 4 more people to interview. Yeah, I had an interview on Monday, and my friend keeps asking me how it's going because it's for an internship that I need. And I was like, listen, they said that I was pretty early on in the process, so I might need to wait a little bit. I hope it went well. I really do. Listen, I think it went great compared to some of my. I'm the GOAT. Can we just say that? Compared to some of my previous interviews, I think it was phenomenal. But I'd love that internship. It'd be really cool. Speaking of which, the job my dad got, not an internship, which is a bummer. However, it is supposedly a remote position to help sort files for accounting. So I don't know how that would affect the streams, but it would give me a lot of money, and I think that's a pretty good thing. I don't think there's a horror tag in self-note if I just checked. Did I get rid of it? I might have gotten rid of it. Alright, I know there's like lore things going on. I got rid of it. I got rid of it. That makes sense. That makes sense. I never used it. Alright, so I'm clearly more responsible than I thought I was. But I truly, I never used it, so it makes sense. Oh my god, it's Ava! I don't know who this is. I don't know the lore. I don't know the lore of this game. So if you're being like, whoa, slow down, I gotta read. I'm sorry, but you're in this with me. Okay, you're not finding this shit out. I also worked a temp job for the parish last Thursday and Friday, and it felt great to work again. I hate working, but I'm happy for you. Oh, that shit it sucks. I wish I could just stream and make $1 million bajillion dollars. I've already made a lot of money. I told my dad about it. I was like, yeah, I got like 80 bucks from someone last night. It was a while ago, so it wasn't last night. I got 80 bucks from someone, and they were like, why? And he was like, why? And I was like, because people like me. You know, I'm funny and I'm entertaining. He was like, okay. He did not care. his ass did not give a shit at all. You know, which is a little rude, a little disheartening. But to be honest, if some old British guy who lives in America is gonna be my basis for whether or not I'm funny, then I think I should just fucking, I think I should give up now. I mean, what am I gonna do? Right? Ooh, let's void fragment. Let's get crazy with it. You know, there's only so much. Who's like I can only be so much Mr. Bean. You know what I mean? Woo! I can't just do everything Mr. Bean does. I don't know if that really works in the modern age. Then again, maybe it does. Maybe Mr. Bean is funnier than I give him credit for. Personally, I'm not a big proponent of Mr. Bean. I don't hate him, but I also don't watch him. Now, do I watch any TV shows? No. However, have I seen a little bit of Mr. Bean? Yes. And did I love it? No, I didn't. Probably because it's, you know, it's a little for children, a little bit. I don't know. I don't know if he finds anything funny. I think my dad just might be soulless. All right, that was way easier than I thought it would be. It said it was difficult, and I'm just big chilling it. Look at that. 200% item rarity. This better be pretty good. Are you fucking serious? That's goated. The Mr. Bean, the animated television show. I think the non-animated version. I think just the actual guy. The battle begins. Oh fuck, I should. There we go. Attack the machine. Well, first I gotta find the machine. There is how. Oh, I know this. Never mind. I was about to be like, how the fuck am I supposed to get through this? Woo! Fuck! Woo! Goddamn! Soar. Soar. Oh yeah, we're good. Oh yeah, we're fine. Oh yeah, we're fine. Fuck you! Alright, now we gotta go all the way back. This is fun. This game fucks. This game has aura. I'll say it. Oh yeah. Alright, now we gotta go back around. Quick dive! Woo! Whoop. Oh yeah. Oh, that's not great. I didn't love that, but whatever. We'll do what we gotta do. Let me big ups and big downs and big ups. Ooh, that's bad. Hey, that's shard 5. Sorry, I had to lock in there for a little bit. Just noticed the cartoon controlled your avatar looks like a cow. Super cute. Thank you. I thought it was pretty cool. Whew. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe this could be a job. I just need to get funnier. I just need to lock in. Probably not. I don't know. I can't. I'm not willing to put my all on this. I think not right now, at least. Although I do think things are getting better than they were previous. I do think I'm improving, and I do think my community is getting better, which is in no small part thanks to the actions, you know, of the Deebular over here, and of course Kenta, and then everyone else. But Deebs is, you know, for a while, Deebs was kind of single-handedly resuscitating life into the Discord server, like it was someone who needed CPR, which maybe it did a little bit. Maybe it did a little bit, you know. I think the reason the Discord is so alive today is only through the efforts of Deebs, and I do appreciate you very much for it. Okay, well I guess this isn't much of an option, huh? I guess I'll just keep it. Thank you, man. Thank you. The thing is, I love the Metro Man gif where it's like thank you, but it's always this thing like thank you, random citizen, and I don't, you know, like you're not random to me. Alright, let's get rocking. Yeah. No, I do wonder. Because, like, there have been times previously where I've had a bunch of people talking in chat. And what I'll do is I'll miss people, and then eventually I'll just pause and I'll read everything. And I just wonder if there's going to be a point, like the middle point of that, where I just have to start ignoring chat messages. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, because I, you know, if you're timing in chat, I presume you want your message to be heard. You know, I assume you want me to read it. There's no point in saying it unless you're talking to someone else in chat. But like, eventually, there's like, it gets to a point where you can't like read all the chat anymore. It's like not sustainable, and I don't know how I would handle that evolution. You're gonna start ignoring us? I hope not. You know, but there's like a point to like the amount of chat messages to where it's too much for one person to read. You know what I mean? I mean, hell, the HoloLive VTubers, when they receive donations, they receive so much that they don't promise to read them then. They have their own super chat. They have streams where they just read the chats sent in previously. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's kind of nuts. You know what I mean? And it's just like they're that big. And I don't know. I don't know how I would handle that transition, because I feel like, you know, I like reading chat. I don't stream to not read chat. All right, if I wanted to play a video game without worrying about chat, I just do off stream. All right, if I'm like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna be funny, or I think this is gonna take a very long time, and I don't think I'll be able to be funny for this long, and I think I'll just have to be a wiki. I think it'll be a lot of silence, a lot of grinding, you know, like a Silk Song. You know, also I didn't think it was particularly unique, so I don't only play video games on stream. I play video games off stream too. So if I don't want to read chat, I don't have to. I stream because I like to read chat. I don't know if I want to do that. Do you stream for the fame? I stream a little bit for the fame, but you know, I stream for other things as well. I stream for emotional fulfillment, and I think I get it. I think I get it, especially now more than ever. You know, the concept of people liking me and the concept of people finding me interesting and listening to the things I say is just such an ego boost. Listen, how do I say this in a way that isn't downright nefarious, but also isn't pathetic? All right, I'll say in both ways, and the truth is somewhere in the middle. All right, it is awesome. Come on, dude. Be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool. Go. Sorry, I had to lock in for a minute. I think it's awesome that people like me and that people watch me play video games. It is so awesome. And then I think it's also awesome that people like me and enjoy my presence, just like as a concept. You know what I mean? Because I remember for, I think, maybe a good chunk, I don't want to say a good chunk, not that much, but... Sorry, hold on. Yeah, sure. There was probably a good chunk, not a good chunk. There was an important chunk of my life where, you know, I didn't have friends, I didn't have people to talk to. And that's when I began streaming, and I think I've definitely fulfilled that. You know what I mean? And streaming, at least for me, helps me put my thoughts out there, and it also, so it's kind of, it fulfills a lot of emotional fulfillment, I think. It does a lot of emotional fulfillment for me, so that's why I stream. And then also, I would love to get famous and make $1 million bajillion. So it can be both. The studs you collect in this game remind me of the studs from the Lego Star Wars on the GameCube. I only played Lego. Listen, I don't want to. You're unking yourself. You're unking yourself a little bit. I'm a Lego Star Wars on the Wii kind of guy, you know. I played on the Wii and the 3DS. I'd never. Oh fuck! I'm gonna get my ass beat. I never played it. I don't think I had a GameCube. Just to be clear. All right. Well, that's one. How many do I gotta save? 3. Never mind. It's important to look at the top of the screen, huh? Come on. Get the fuck over here, you fucking bastard. There you go, I gotcha. Alright, there's someone else around here, and it's you. Gotcha. I can catch a 4th one. Oh, no, never mind. Dr. Nefarious from Despicable Me. That's so me. He's so cool. He looks just like me. He looks just like me for real. 5% boost for the entire shard or Void Fragment plus 400 sparks. We go Void Fragment plus 400 sparks here. Alright, I think it's cool. Never mind. I should probably be triggering my ability a lot more. The issue is that I just don't really know the situation to use it in. Well, I guess this would be the moment. Oh, okay. You move on the inside like you would move in normal speed, so you're moving faster from left to right. Gotcha. Yeah, I gotta speed the fuck up. Fuck. Up, 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 up. You gotta go. You can't stay down like that. Okay, we go in here. Woo! That's a rock. Alright, I think I might be dead. I don't know if I'm really making it through this one. You know what I mean? Things aren't going too hot. It's been a while since I've died in this video game. Specifically, I think it I think it only happened the last time I played this. And then no other circumstance. Alright, we're good here. We want to thread the needle. Big jump. Just coast through. Oh yeah. And that's game. That is a bummer. That's hard. What's going on? Okay, that sucks. That's a shame, but here we are all the same. Shard 6. You know, it does get harder. I think there are like, what, 10 of these? I'm halfway through. Alright, put me back in, coach. Never mind. Put me back in, coach. I'll be okay. I might cook food. I'm kind of hungry. It's only an hour into the stream. I'm already hungry. It's so drover. I can make ramen. I can make ramen for stream. I was gonna mention this. Alright, so here's the thing. When I make ramen, I microwave it. I know. I'm a filthy fucking dirty slob, gross food eating monster, okay? But it's easier for me to microwave it. They have the option there. Alright. If you microwave your ramen, you wondered why the fuck I just said all that negative stuff. That's because I know someone who the only way she eats ramen is if she like makes it in an instant pot. Which I think is a little nuts. I get the cups. I'll get the cups and I'll be like, yum. And I know it's additional food waste and I don't feel great about it. But in my situation right now, it's far easier for me to use a trash can than it is for me to like make a pot of ramen. Choose fragment. Complete fragment and choose 1 of 3 items. Do I dare? Do I risk it? Yeah, okay, I'm in. That seems fun. But yeah, I got recommended a ramen during the ideological bankrupt stream, which is a nice way of saying the fucking the weird the cult stream. And I tried it, and they're not here now, and maybe they'll never know. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was a little weird. I think maybe I didn't, because here's the thing, it wasn't cup ramen. I couldn't microwave it. So I had to boil water. And the thing is, I'm pretty bad at this whole cooking thing. The only thing I know how to make are fried eggs and hamburger. I never boil water. I never make pasta. It's just not something I know how to do. I'm willing to learn, but you know, I'm at the starting point. And so I might have left it in the boiling water for too long. It might have not been hot enough. But I thought it was enjoyable. Although, goddamn, let me say it. I think, oh. This one, 100%. This one was kind of crazy. I think I have it right now. The cups of ramen are good. I had those, the regular ramen, when I was in Connecticut for a chunk of 2024. I have a lot of ramen now just because it's cheap. It's not on there right now. But I tried it last night. I had a Discord status. I had a Discord status that was like, the white boy magic has failed me. I thought I'd be able to have this. It's called Bulldog spicy ramen, and I thought I'd be able to handle it. Okay, we can be honest with each other. I thought I'd be able to. I thought I had that dog in me. I thought I was him. That was not the case. I got my ass beat. It's very spicy. Very spicy. I've survived a single. I'm sorry, what the fuck is this? You just can't go on it from the side? I had a single spicy ramen brand and thought I was like the one white guy who could take it all on, and that turned out to not be the case. But yeah, I'm a big ramen guy. It's cheap. It's cheap. You can get like pretty good ramen for a pretty good price. And that's something I can appreciate. All right, I don't love that. We got to speed that the fuck up. Oh, that's what you're meant to do. I was wondering. I was like, how the how the fuck are you supposed to gain momentum to go up there? Speed up. Speed up. Speed up. Alright, well I didn't get D rank, so that's okay. But yeah, I might get ramen. The problem is that it takes time, you know, and I have to open the door to the outside world. 10% chance to restore 2 health? That's bad. I can just get something that restores 2 health. The ice cream does that. Why would I want a 10% chance to do that? Alright, let's lock in. Ow. There we go. But yeah. But no, let's see, my relationship with my roommate has gotten better, which I think is really swag. He helped me bring in my computer. That was really cool. He's a cool guy. It's winter, and the thing about winter is that winter kind of sucks. I love winter. I think it's great. I love dressing in winter because it's so much easier to put on layers than to take off layers. So I had to like trip the faucets and stuff. You know, I'm over here preparing for the fucking Holocaust, making sure water's running through my pipe so it doesn't freeze over. Holocaust is not the word I'm looking for. Nuclear apocalypse. Moo, why'd you confuse those two words? Listen, I just rewatched HBO's Chernobyl. I just rewatched it. It was on the mind. And the thing about it is that Soviet Russia, they did a Holodomor, not the Holocaust, a Holodomor, which is a famine where they starved the fuck out of the Ukrainian people and killed kind of a lot. Like, I think, I'm not an expert on this, I could be wrong, but I think it was on par. Like, the amount of Ukrainians starved to death was on par with the Jews killed in the Holocaust. I don't think that's why it's called the Holodomor. I don't think once you kill 6 million people, you just get the prefix holo. Could be, but I don't think that's the case. It was just on my mind. I think I have the Chernobyl soundtrack, but I haven't watched it yet. Dude, you gotta hop on. You gotta hop on Peak. Alright, listen, man, you gotta hop on. It's really good. It's great. I remember I was like, it was so good, I looked up the people after it, because it's like a pseudo documentary. I looked up the people after it ended. I was like, what happened to these guys? And I was like sad because it was a real person. I was sad because they're real people and they don't get like a fairy tale ending. It's like, what? They don't live forever? What do you mean one of them died in 2020? That's not true. Some of them live for a very long time. Listen, if I know anything about radiation, I know two things. It's that I don't know anything, and also is that I really do not know anything. That shit was fucking weird. There are some people, this isn't a spoiler in the show. Well, technically, if you wanted to be pedantic, it would be. There are people that go in and they do some okay, crazy people in the HBO miniseries Chernobyl. There are people that go into Chernobyl and they do some shit and they get irradiated, right? And you're like, these guys definitely died after the show. Like, it doesn't show you the rest of them, but they're definitely dead. Turns out, all very much alive, perfectly fine. The amount of radiation they received was truly monumental, like mind-numbingly insane amounts. They're chilling. I'm pretty sure 2 of them are alive today. Why'd the other guy die? Old age. So that shit's complicated as fuck. Soundtrack was also made by the composer who did Joker. Joker 1 or Joker 2? Alright, I gotta save the Weebos. I'm in. That's one. Well, that was another one, but here's number 2. I'm on to you. I'm too fast. I got him. I'm kind of crazy with this. Where are you, buddy? I'm after you. Don't run. I'm not doing that. This is normally where I'd make a police joke and say stop resisting, but I feel as though the political context in the United States as of right now is not conducive to such a joke, so I will refrain from making. I'm getting text from a group me. Does anyone know how long the beeping outside of building 200 will last? Thank God I'm not over there. Alright, you're looking to dox me. Don't think I'm in building 200, because I don't hear it. I'd be fucking pissed, dude, if I'm trying to stream and then a fucking fire alarm goes off. Well, that's not true. Sometimes they do. Because the fire alarm the thing is, the fire alarm doesn't link to the fire department. It just beeps. So I guess it's a smoke detector. But like, it'll scream in the middle of the night and like, it won't call the fire department, which is weird because from my experience of being in a school for most of my life, I think that's a comfortable assumption to say. I've been in a school for most of my life, where the fire alarm automatically links to the fire department. I thought it was just like that in normal homes as well, but I guess not in the apartments. It's like super finicky. Like, I remember someone like was cooking. Someone was cooking burgers. The new guy, one of the new roommates, was cooking burgers, and he was like, "Yeah, how do you turn it off?" And I was like, "You just gotta wait." And then I told him to turn the fan on for the oven, because the fan on the oven is loud. But you want to know what it's not as loud as? That's right, the fucking smoke alarm. 1979, Stalker. The movie had the cast die from cancer because they filmed near Chernobyl. That is kind of insane. It is truly insane to me that you can film near Chernobyl and die of cancer, but you can also go into like Chernobyl water and die of cancer. And not die of cancer and be perfectly fine for like the entirety of your life. You know what I mean? Maybe not fine, but you won't die, and that's, I think, major. And to be honest, when you're dealing with Chernobyl, not dying to me means perfectly fine. It's kind of crazy they did all that shit. The show is actually really good, you know. However, whenever I watch it, whenever I hear about a lot of things, I'll think, because I know a communist person. It's Maria. I'm not hiding it. It's Maria in the Discord server. They're communists. Steve talking to them deeps. And to be honest, I think it's a little silly. And sometimes I'll learn more about what communist countries did and how kind of irresponsible they were, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, no, it is a little silly. This is exactly the path I want to take. Hello, Minos Prime! Welcome back to the stream. Did you manage to acquire a boyfriend? Sorry, I finished up my Arnold Palmer. I don't think you ever said if you did or did not get one, or if you're still in limbo. But welcome back to the stream, Minos Prime. Alright, find the portal. I don't love that. Not yet. Listen, I feel you. It's a big decision. So don't you know, trying to be chill. You know, oh fuck. You know, be emotional mature about these kind of things. It's a big decision. Fuck. Alright, I gotta lock in because this is not gonna work. Alright, there's a portal somewhere, I just don't know where. I have 22 seconds. Alright, well that was a lot easier than I thought it was. But nah, I'm rooting for you, man. Woo! So don't be too down while you're waiting, I guess. But yeah. Dude, I gotta rewatch Mob Psycho. I gotta rewatch a lot of anime. I might after this stream. Truly. But it'll have to be English dub. So I can go commit arson to give everyone 3rd-degree burns, but then put them out without killing them and get away with it because nothing happened to them? No! What? No. What? Is this about communism? I'm sorry. You gotta re-explain the context here. To be clear, I'm anti-Soviet Union, I'll say it. I'll be the first one to say it. I think it's fucked up that they did that shit. You know what I mean? But I think the people who managed Chernobyl were great people, even though they did technically kill like people. They did kill people, I think. They tried not to, but they did. Just that's the nature of how that works. You know? So I guess yeah, a little bit. I guess a little bit. Like if it was, you said that they were fine if they didn't die. Yeah. But like in context, you know what I mean? Like, if you had to light them, if you did not light them on fire with 3rd-degree burns, millions of people, a billion people would be irradiated, and millions would die of cancer and be constantly radioactive. And the only way for you to stop that would be to set these people with 3rd-degree fire burns. I would say, and they turned out okay, then yeah, I would say that they're fine, 100%. You gotta understand the stakes were so big. You know, like truly, it was like, and they volunteered to do it. It wasn't like they just picked some people and went, all right, here's an irradiated wasteland. All right, go do this thing and then come back. All right, they received volunteers. They were volunteering to die. So like, it's like a bonus. You know, it's like yippee, didn't die. By the way, Mr. Sketchy, we're talking about Minos Prime. We're talking about the Chernobyl TV show, and also the real Chernobyl disaster, because it's like a documentary-ish. So If everyone has cancer and is radioactive, that's not how that works. You can't. This isn't a syndrome thing. This is cancer is real. You know, not. How do I say it? You have. I think you have a point, but not for cancer. You know what I mean? Like, if everyone's autistic, then no one's autistic. But if everyone has cancer, everyone still has cancer. You know what I mean? I think that's the way to look at it. At least that's how I personally see it. All right, these ones are kind of tough. Let's lock in. But yeah, I hope things are going over well with you, Minos Prime. I feel as though I've been too hard on Minos in the Discord server. And I feel bad. I feel bad because I don't want to be. The problem with, like, because the thing is, the rules on the Muubody server are very vague so that I can enact my will whenever I please, as it were. And the problem is that sometimes my will is a little silly. And sometimes my will is just unclear, I think. Even though I do think I do think I mean well. I do make it harder for people to be themselves in the Discord. It makes it sound like I'm being homophobic. How do I re-say this? For those of you who don't know, I guess, Minos has been reading Chainsaw Man. And what he did was he posted like a major spoiler from part 1, but it was under the spoiler tag. And this is what I genuinely believe, is that there's like a limit, I think. If anything is too crazy, you can't put a spoiler tag on it because it doesn't have enough. There's like a limit, I think. Like, there are some spoilers that aren't major that you can spoiler tag, but if it's like really big, then the spoiler tag isn't enough, which I know is arbitrary and I know is silly, but it is genuinely what I believe. And unfortunately, I have a hard time conveying that because all of these rules and minutiae are within my head. And I feel bad. I do feel bad. You know, I wish I wasn't. I don't mean to bully. Hi, I kind of want to brush your teeth. If everyone's gay, then nobody's gay? Yes. Yeah. Because being gay isn't like cancer. Cancer's worse. By far, I think. Cancer is like pretty worse by far. No, I was talking about the spoiler thing. And I was like, I'll get onto you for rules, and it's my fault for not being super like clear about it. And I am sorry. Yeah, I am sorry about it because I don't mean to. It's just all the minutia about how the rules work is in my head, and I don't have it properly written out. And so, like the past couple of days, it's just been me cracking on you. That's been like, hey, you can't do this, and I'm sorry. I really don't. I don't want to do that, and it's my fault. It's my fault. You know, I think. Don't get me wrong. I believe what I believe, and I do think the rules are like that, but the way I am presenting them is so it's kind of annoying. You know. Yeah. You know, if you felt constricted, I'm sorry. I don't mean to do that. I'll be more loose in the future. Am I crazy? But all of these kind of gel really well. What's a weebo? It's just like an animal. It's just this guy. That's just him. He's a weebo. I don't know what a weevil is. A weevil's a bug, but so it's not like a weevil, but it is just like a little guy. I completely understand. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. I appreciate it. All right, I know it's mainly me, and I should be better at this. I know I should. I should be better at this. All right, it's a learning experience, and I'm you know, I'm not an omniscient guy, so I need to rein myself in sometimes. My bad. But no, I guess it goes for everyone. If there's anything of being a little too, the only word that's coming to my head is anal. if I'm ever being too strict or annoying about a rule, if you want to DM me about it and be like, hey, what do you, did you explain this, or maybe this isn't a great rule, by all means, feel free to let me know. So real. No, if I'm ever being, you know, too annoying about it, feel free to DM me about the rule, I think. Cause if you DM me about it, we can have a good conversation about it, I think. Yeah, cause then I can explain it. What's up, Flair? Welcome back to the stream. How's it rocking and rolling? You missed it! I was talking about Bulldog Carbonara earlier. Alright, don't worry, I'll say it again just for you. Mainly because it was for you a little bit. You know, not that you need to feel obligated. But alright, for those of you who don't know, I guess I'll repeat it. For those, so if you heard this earlier, just go to sleep. Go to sleep, leave the stream on. A couple days ago on the Ideological Bankrupt / Moo Cult / Muubody stream, there was a recommendation of ramen, Buldak ramen, and Flair, who's in YouTube chat right now, and then Hazriel, who's not in YouTube chat right now. Hazriel recommended it. Flair has had it before and said it was spicy. And here's the thing, I don't know Flair super duper well, which is probably good. You know, there's a good level, there's a good distance between us. I'm gonna buy this. And then I'll buy this and I'll buy that. But here's the thing, Flair was like the Moo Hub stream. Don't call it that. I don't want to call it that. But Flair was like, oh, it was really spicy for me. And I was like, yeah, things can be spicy. But in my head, I was thinking, listen, this Flair guy, he doesn't have the white boy magic. He doesn't have the white guy magic. All right, I'm not scared of some spice. So recently I had the Carbonara Bulldog, which is exactly what Flair mentioned. And I'm gonna be honest, it kicked my ass. It's kind of spicy. I can't even be like, I wish someone warned me, because I was warned. I then overestimated myself, and then I ate shit. I got sweaty. It was bad. I had to put a sweatband on to keep my hair out of my eyes. Not that I have long hair. I have medium hair. I need to cut it soon, but it's cold outside, so I'm keeping it as like a winter coat. Alright, I got my ass kicked. I would like to formally apologize to Flair. I'm sorry for thinking that you didn't have... I'm sorry for thinking I was him and that you weren't him. I was also not him. The only word that's coming to my head is anal. No. It's just that the word... It's just that the word anal is, was what I was thinking of. It's, you know, it means strict. I mean strict about something. Peak. Don't just respond to whenever I say the word anal. The only time you're sending a message is when I say the word anal. Alright, don't do that. Please respond to anything else. I need this guy to stop talking. Not you. I mean gone. This guy, the dude, they're gone. Not the robot. The small robot's fine. This guy needs to stop. Add a bit each time so you won't overspice. I hear you. I understand. I'll be better in the future. I won't be as greedy. All right. If slower, yeah. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna crush. I think I'm gonna kill this. But no, the thing is, craziest part, I still have 2 Buldak ramen. I have another one of the pink bowls, which is kind of big, and then I have a smaller bowl. And they all need to have like boiling water poured in them, which is a little annoying. You know, it's just not as easy as like cup ramen, you know what I mean? Even though it is in a cup, it's not as easy as microwave ramen, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I don't want to do it after stream. I'll probably do it maybe it's Saturday, Sunday. Maybe not Saturday, because I have D&D Saturday. So for dinner, I'll probably be out. Fuck, I got homework to do. Okay, there should be a snake here. So if anybody sees a snake, legally, you have to let me know. There's gotta be a snake here. I don't know where he is. It's not small. It's very large. That's what he said. Dude, you've got to be kidding me. It's normally not like this. It's normally not like this, I swear. I don't know where it is. Okay, no, this isn't funny anymore. Oh, that's it! That's it! I found it! Okay, we want to go here. Okay, we want to lock in a little bit. Ooh, let's go, baby. Can I get him again? I don't think I can. Alright, let's lock in. This music is funky. Is it above? It's right over here. But yeah, no, this game fucks. The only reason I haven't played it before now, I did play it before now. The only reason I hadn't completed it before now was only because the amount of memory and bitrate this fucking game takes to stream alongside of VTuber Avatar is a little obscene. Literally, it didn't even work immediately on the stream, Deeps. You weren't here at the very beginning, I don't think. Well, if you were, you hadn't chatted. It took like 20 minutes to figure this out. I'm not fucking with you. I had to go into my task manager and give VTube Studio more memory just to compete. Alright, come on. I'm getting my ass kicked. Alright, I gotta build up speed because it's not gonna work otherwise. So we gotta start diving and dashing. There's no time limit, which is good. Oh yeah, there we go. That's how you build up speed. Sup, fucker? Alright, I need a bowl. This works. Sup, fucker? There we go. Alright, I need a good thing to coast down on top of. Can I coast down on this? No. No, you can't. I thought it would be really badass if you could scale the side of a big crystal. I'm sure you can, but I just don't know how. Alright. This snake is moving fast. Never mind, he's right. Ooh, let's go, baby. Sometimes you just gotta lock in. Huh? PC be working overtime. I just hopped onto the stream. Yeah. Oh yeah, I missed the first 50 minutes or so. You're good. This is like Sunset Overdrive meets the newest open world Sonic game. I have a friend who loves Sunset Overdrive. I never got around to playing it. I should play it for him. The thing is, I don't think it's sold anymore. That or it was only on Xbox. If it's on, I should look it up. It's literally the least I could do is look it up. All right. The thing is, my standards of like work and effort are so low that whenever I do something that's like minor, I feel good. This is not me. This is not me. You gotta believe me. You have to believe me. That's not me. But don't factor that's. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Don't even think about it. Anyways, it is here. So I guess I will wishlist it and wait for it to go on sale. I don't think of, that doesn't reflect me in any way. I don't know why that's there. I don't know why that's there. That has nothing to do with me. Satisfying Steam achievement sound. I do love the Steam achievement sound. Although some people love it way more than I do. Ow. I mentioned this before, but it is so crazy. I might as well mention it again. There are people on this earth that will not purchase a video game just because the Steam achievements are like bugged and broken, which I think is a little goofy. Ooh, max energy, item rarity, max health. We go item rarity here. This helps out way more, I think. Like let's see. One of my I'm not gonna say favorite, but one of the games that I really liked on stream, I played this on stream, was Geno Panic. Here's the thing about Geno Panic. When I played it, the game wasn't finished. They hadn't done all the things. You know, there's a secret ending where you save a person, and I don't think it's installed. It was installed in the game yet when I'd done it, or at least the achievement wasn't there. Which is funny, which is very funny. I think. Like, when did I get this? Oh, it tells you May 31st. This came out June 4th. All right, so they didn't have everything. They didn't have everything finished. I still like the game. Should I go back and replay it? It's a Metroidvania, and so that means that I don't know. I'll probably have to look up a wiki to get the true ending. But I enjoyed it. I had a good time, and it was a short game. So maybe I will. I liked it. You know, do I think it's a little silly that they released it before finishing the entire game? Yeah. But I don't really care that much because I like the game. I had a good time. You know, you can get away with so much like ethical questionabilities if your game's good. Like Claire Obscure using AI and not telling anyone about it should theoretically have been worse for them, but the game was really good, so people didn't care. And notably, I think, because here's the thing. Personally, I'm anti-AI, anti-generative AI, I should say. It's just not my vibe. I think it, you know, the art, it steals from it steals art from people who actually make it and then repurpose it for others, and then it doesn't credit the artist. So to use it in an informal setting, sure, man, go ahead. But use it in a professional setting, it wasn't a go ahead like I love it. Go ahead like, yeah, I'm not gonna make it like that big of a fuss about it. I'll make a little bit of a fuss about it. I'm sorry, Deebs. I did make a little bit of fuss and you posted AI Squidward. I'm sorry. I'm kind of an asshole. I'm sorry. But for professionally speaking, I think it would be abhorrent to use it in kind of a professional setting, because you should be paying artists for their work in that setting, 100%. You should be doing that, and they don't. And I know Larian, the BG3 people, alright, wait. I only had to use the tutorial for like 10 times in the entirety of Hollow Knight. Yeah, I didn't use a tutorial, but I had to use a wiki for a good amount of Silksong. Admittedly, I don't know if that's just because the game was unclear or just because I took literally a month-long break from playing the video game. And so everything that I would, like, they were like, oh yeah, the player will remember this from Act 1, I didn't. Because it took fucking forever for me to go back to that game. So I don't know if I can really quote my wiki experience on Silksong. I still enjoy the game. Alright, and all those times were only late game, yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, so here's the thing, I'm in a business college. I'm taking accounting, I'm in business classes. And it's kind of this assumed idea that AI is making people more productive. Do I believe that? No. I use it to cheat on my homework. If you think that's productive, then go for it, champ. But everyone there is like, oh yeah, well, it's definitely making people more productive. So is it worth this or that? Let's just do this. Let's just do this and then we'll decide. So I understand that people think it's going to be the next big thing in game development. Personally, I have never seen ChatGPT do something that I could not do better. I have never been impressed with the robot, I guess I should be saying. Never, ever have I been impressed with the robot. Alright, it's never, I use it to do my homework, and you're right. You're right. It does make me more productive in playing video games. That is true. I have more time to play video games when I use it to cheat on my homework. But outside of that, truly, you know? And maybe I'm not giving it a fair shake. Maybe I'm not using it to its full potential. And that's totally true. That said, I guess what I'm trying to say before I got on my anti-AI soapbox, I'm very sorry, by the way, if you like AI and you find it annoying to be dunked on all the time. I think AI in video games depends entirely on Larian, the Baldur's Gate 3 people. Because they admitted to it up front, which if you're going to use AI in video games, I would rather you admit it up front. Claire Expedition 33 is, I think, disgusting and cowardly for using generative AI and then not telling anybody about it. I think that's fucking important. Personally, you know. But if you're gonna use it at all, you should say it up front. If Divinity 3, which is the new game, does well, and people like it, and it's like, you don't want to know what, AI is here to stay, then I think things will go well. But if Divinity 3 eats shit and receives so much backlash and so much hatred and vitriol, I think it's gone. Because you gotta understand, I was like, how do I say this? AI should only make examples and not try to help people do stuff? I think so. AI is making people more productive? Bitch, what are they on? Listen, they're business people. So they're a little stupid. They're a little stupid. All right. When they say business classes are just moving skills around, they are wrong. A lot of business classes are very easy. The ones I'm taking in accounting and finance are kind of hard. But like management 3000, marketing 3000 is very easy, at least for me. I'm sure there are other colleges where they would be harder. Yeah, I think what was I saying? It depends on BG3 as to whether or not, because I'm gonna be elitist here for a second, and if you can bear with me, I'd really appreciate it. Personally speaking, if you are out here playing, you know, there's a large group of people on the internet and in the world that only play NBA 2K and Black Ops 6. And Black Ops 6, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 had AI. Respectfully speaking, if you are playing Black Ops 6, I don't know how much of a real, not like if you only play games with guns or ball in it, I don't know how much of a real gamer you are. Alright, you gotta play a game without a gun or a ball in it. I'll say it. And if you haven't played a game in the past calendar year, 365 days, without a gun or ball, I don't know. So personally, I don't really care if Black Ops uses AI because they're made. To me, it's a slop game, anyways. I don't like the fact that it did it, but it's a slop video game, anyways. Like, yeah, if any place was gonna use AI, it would be Call of Duty Black Ops 6. But Divinity 3 using AI would actually be like a real game for real people using it, and that's why I think it's so major, to why I don't believe Black Ops 6 has the same hold. You know, because I don't know anybody who's like, Call of Duty is leading gamers. That's not a thought I've ever had in my life. Admittedly, I grew up on Nintendo, so maybe Call of Duty did have a larger presence when I was younger, and I'm confident it did. But right now, I don't think that's the case. I don't think it does. There's AI, but there's also old AI, like the AI of 900, pre-AI, AI. Yeah. 100%. Artificial intelligence as a concept is not inherently evil. And the problem is that generative AI has taken the colloquialism of AI. And so when you're like, oh, this has AI, people will be like, I'll kill you and murder your dog. It's like, whoa, man. Listen, not what that means. Which is annoying. You have some people that are really, like, I just got on my soapbox right now about generative AI, and I just said AI. Artificial intelligence as a concept is not terrible. What are my things? Permissing health? No. Ooh, actually, this is fine. And so people say AI and they'll get in trouble when, you know, they don't mean generative AI. But Larian did in fact mean generative AI. But yeah, I do think having AI in the video game normally is totally shown. I know Kojima mentioned using generative AI. Truly, I think AI will be in video games more. Whether or not it will have a good and sizable impact is remain to be seen. Because I've not seen the robot do anything impressive. But if anyone is going to make generative AI and ChatGPT useful in video games, it's going to be Kojima and it's going to be Larian. 100%. If anyone can do it, those guys can do it. And so I guess what I'm doing is I'm waiting to see, can ChatGPT and all of its clones really be used to make games better? And it's not just a way to like kill artists and not have their jobs be in the industry anymore. You know? And then that's also putting aside all the ethical things, I guess. It really depends on, like, Expedition 33 is a good game, and then there's Roblox. It really does depend, 100%. I think the AI will become good eventually, but people are trying to use it too early, and AI as it stands now cannot create something truly unique in any way, 100%. Which makes it like a fork of plagiarism, 100%. In terms of art, absolutely. Like, You know what? I just forgetting the ethical implications of it, because I think at that point we're maybe too in the weeds. Although I do think it's bad that data centers use shit tons of water and raise electricity bills, and that you should be cracking down. Locally speaking, if there are midterms coming up, if you are of age, take a look. Take a look at what you're voting for. Recently, last year, I voted for special elections in Georgia to try and vote in 2 Democrat council members on the Electricity Council of Georgia to make sure that they don't have a fucking billion data centers that they're building in Georgia. It's still a Republican majority, I think 3-2. But it's better than 5-0. That's just me being woke. But yeah, I think it can work in the future, maybe. I just haven't seen it be able to. So I'm waiting for Divinity 3. I'm waiting for Hideo Kojima. I'm waiting for people in game studios that I actually trust can deliver good things to see if they can use it in a good way, and actually talk about and announce and use it. Because Expedition 33 using it, it doesn't move me. You lied about it. You lied about having it. Are you fucking serious, bro? I got the taco. God, I can't believe I got the taco. I wanted to give him something. He's a nice guy. Yeah, as someone who keeps general tabs of AI, like everything in general, yeah. So you're probably more of an expert than me. I don't do that. But, I think it's a change in landscape, a change in world, but whether or not it's changing for the better is remain to be seen. And personally, from what I've seen of AI, it's not. But I'm willing to open my mind. I'm willing to admit I'm wrong. If there's one thing I know I am not as a person, it's infallible. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It is what it is. To be honest, I'm very impressed that Larian stuck to their guns, but I don't know. But to be honest, I got a refund Expedition 33. I got it. I'm never fucking playing that game, dude. I'm never doing it. Every time I think about playing, I'm like, they used generative AI for art in this video game and didn't tell anyone until they got caught. Which is fucking insane. They didn't tell the award shows that they submitted to be a part of that they used AI, even though it was important, and got fucking what was it? Disqualified from Indie Game of the Year because of it. You know? 100% this, 100% this. Yeah. Roblox slander is sad but true. So much of Roblox is not very good. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry, Minos. I know there are good Roblox games that you enjoy, but so much of it is not very good. So much of it's garbage. Which is fair because it's by kids for kids. It just so happens that some kids are really good at what they do and some kids are 7. But yeah, I don't know, maybe AI will be able to bring Roblox video games to the next level. I don't know. There's a poster shop at UGA. That's not true. There are people who sell posters whenever the semester starts, and they're using AI in their like marketing, and I guess it's just like one of those things where it's like it's pretty obviously the AI cartoon. It has the weird AI cartoon style that's like really common for some reason, and it's also like tinted yellow. So, which is weird because I haven't seen AI generated images recently. But I thought they've stopped being tinted yellow for a while. I was like, low-key, I was thinking about buying their posters, and then I saw their advertisement, and I went, I don't know if I really want to purchase that, you know? You're not getting like a real artist for these posters that are made by real artists. It's not, you know? Products aren't going to them. Profits aren't going to them. Why would I? Why would I buy art from people that don't give a shit about art? Yeah, you know what I mean? Not all, okay. The only ones that are 100,000 kids and alts playing Roblox are in 6-7 type games, and the ones that have 10 people playing are crazy ass genius graphics. I truly have no idea about Roblox. I really do not know as much as I probably should. Because like I understand Roblox is, you know, it's like, Roblox is for young kids. I played on Roblox when I was younger. Alright, the longevity of that platform is fucking insane, I'll say it. Fucking people under 18 and over 18, and the fucking the game that has a lot of angular objects in it, like Minecraft, Roblox, it kills. it feels different now than how it used to be. I think. Like the landscape now is just different. So I don't have that much familiarity as I used to, which makes sense. I'm old. All right, what am I doing on Roblox? I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass man. What am I doing on Roblox? You know what I mean? Woo! Let's go. All right, thread the needle here. I'm getting better at this game. I love talking to chat and playing this game. This might happen more often. This is goated. Like holy shit. It's like Subway Surfers but on coke. Fuck, that's bad. What's this? Oh my god. Woo, that's cool as fuck. Also the new Roblox update. Minos mentioned the new Roblox update about the censorship, right? The platform got more unsafe and worse for everyone who enjoys the game. Minos knows about this. He wants to found a game developing company called 6-7 Games. Not me. I would not do that. Listen, I'm happy. Listen, if you want to start 6-7 Games, I'm happy for you, gang. But I will not be a part of it. 17 plus, like make it 18 plus at this point. Yeah, Minos knows all about the Roblox. I think you need to put in your ID. I can't remember. I think it looks like piss yellow because all the reference images became AI. Yeah, AI kept using AI as a reference image and it got more and more yellow. All of existence is converging at the end of time and space. Let us work together. It is our only chance to go through this. Yeah, I don't. Okay, weird, mysterious even. This is good. I have something that I don't really want, so I can feed it to the Weebo. Is that better? Not really, but it's fine. It's basically a menu for people who make the platform unsafe now. Yikes. I need this guy to stop talking to me. Because you can trick the AI scanner very easily. What's up, Jonas? Welcome back to the stream. What game is it? This is Haste. I know people have been... certain governments have been outlawing things for under 18s for a while, or under 16s, and they've been using Death Stranding to trick the filter. It seems a lot easier to trick a filter than I thought, but I'm gonna be honest, I think having a filter is a little, I don't know. I don't really know how it works. I'm not an expert on how the filter works in keeping out children, because it really doesn't apply to me. But you know, welcome back to stream, Jonas. This is Haste. But no, the thing is, I never experience it. I never experience it because I'm too old. You know what I mean? I never have to deal with a filter for the most part. So I don't really know. I don't know who is getting past it. I don't know how easy it is. I don't know the implications of such a thing, because I'm confident there are implications, and I'm confident that it's just more confusing than just adding an AI, or not an AI, adding a filter, but I just don't know. I don't know the thing of it. You need to get your face scanned, but it's really inaccurate, and if it gets it wrong, you got to use ID, or that's your age. Use a doll, and you'll get 18 plus. I'm 14 and got verified as 16, 17. Oh, 6'7". And if you're too dumb to do it, you can buy a Roblox account. Jesus. That doesn't seem good. That seems bad, actually. That doesn't seem good. Yeah. that seems bad. Yeah, I think, because I know, like, they banned Instagram for under 16s in Australia, and there's a filter on it, and you can use the filter to, yeah, and the thing is, you can break the filter to get past it, but conceptually speaking, you know, so many people aren't using the, it's very easy to get past the filter, but even having that, like, obstacle there removes the ease of use and makes it harder, which does succeed on some level. The thing is, I don't really know how that works in terms of a larger scale like Roblox. Because with Roblox, it's scanning for your age. And I don't know why you would want to have an older age on Roblox. It's not just like an outright ban. So I don't know the incentives or anything. I don't know the incentives. I don't know who's affected. I don't know what it's there for. I assume it's there to keep out predators, but I'm gonna be honest. The adults that want to get to children are probably gonna do whatever it takes to get to children. You know, so I don't know if a filter is really the move, but I wouldn't know. People are selling Roblox accounts on eBay. I'm gonna be honest. There's gotta be. Is it an ethical wrong as like an adult to sell adult accounts on Roblox for children so they can be adults? It doesn't feel good. It seems questionable, but I don't know the implications of it. I'm sure people are already 100% people are already doing it. You just mentioned that people are doing it. All right, you get like an 18-year-old. You get a 16-year-old with a beard, and you just give them an afternoon. They make a shit ton of fucking emails, and then they're just fucking they're selling Roblox on eBay. You know, they get verified as 18, they let it go. Get a VPN to make sure that they're not blocking your thingamabobber, and call it a day. Admittedly, I don't think that many kids are buying on eBay, but then again, I was a fucking stupid kid. I was a dumbass. You know, I never bought on eBay, but I had a friend in 3rd grade who was buying shit on eBay and selling shit on eBay and pirating not pirating Pokemon games. He was what is it? Cracking Pokemon games or something? He was hacking into them. I was fucking stupid. He was smart. You could definitely do it. Roblox is just trying to make it look like they care, but they want profits. The reason they sell accounts is that you can go buy 18 plus or a very young account. Ooh. If you're selling very young accounts on Roblox, you're definitely ethically bad. I don't really know how the 18 plus stuff works. I don't know if there's like, if it's like not that big of a deal. I mean, it's probably a big deal. I don't know, but selling very young accounts feels really bad. And if you're doing that, then I think you gotta know that you're selling to like pedophiles, 100%, right? Like, there's no way you're not. Because the thing is, I can't imagine a pedophile buying an 18 plus account. I don't think that's really their problem. So selling 18 plus accounts is weird. Or it's not. That's the reason I'm not cracking down on it so harshly, is because I don't think that's probably where most of the pedophiles are. Probably, I assume. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I don't know. I don't know Roblox. I'm very uninformed about this subject. God damn it, that sucks. It's easier to be a predator because you can just buy in your account. God damn. Hey, you know what the Roblox CEO said? Predators are an opportunity. It's crazy he said that. I gotta have that image on deck more. I remember I think I was talking to Yumio, so though I could have been talking to someone else. God fucking damn it. And I remember making the joke, predators are an opportunity. And I needed to like make an image that was like the Roblox CEO saying this. But for a good maybe 8 minutes, it just sounded like I was a pedophile. But I think it's a good image to have like the Roblox CEO and then like a speech bubble. I think it's funny. I probably should have prepared it before I made the joke. Oh yeah, I'm too slow. I'm too slow. I gotta speed up. I gotta go. All right, we're good. Not even close. Gonna play hard. Don't ban the predators and ban the predcatcher instead. As I did hear about that. Yeah. Gonna play Hearts of Iron 4 mod while watching the stream at the same time. Go off. I hope it goes well for you. I don't know how complicated Hearts of Iron 4 is. I hope I don't bother you. The main appeal for older Roblox players is like voice chat, but barely anyone plays Roblox 18 to 21, so the chat is more silent than the library. I think you'd be wrong about that. I think a lot of people, I mean, admittedly, you would know better than me, but I know there are a bunch of adults that used to play Roblox. I don't know if they still do it. It used to be like a trend, or it used to be trendy to play Roblox. Like I remember in high school, it was like senior year of high school. People were like, "Yo, hop on Roblox." So, admittedly, that was 2023. So my information may be out of date, but I know it was something. Although whether or not you can really call 18-year-olds adults, I guess is up in the air. Moo, you're just saying that because you're older than an 18-year-old. Yup. 100%. Well, also I was in high school. You know what I mean? Like if you're still in high school, I think the thing about life is that it's not like an age thing. It's like an experience thing. You know, if you're like 40, but everything has been really easy for you and you've never had to work in your life, I think you'd naturally probably be less mature than, I'd say, an 18-year-old who had to like get a job to and go to school at the same time, right? It's just an experience thing. So I don't know, just complicated. Yo, I do remember those days. Yeah, okay, you get it. Spark pickup range, close call. It's weird that I'm not allowed to like see what I have when I'm picking up something new. I think that's peculiar, and personally I'm not a big fan of that. I think I should be able to. Alright, they're not spawning these boost rings at a very good place. Alright, I gotta speed up. Alright, speed up. Go, go, go. Big jump. Woo! This game fucks. Sorry for going silent. I had to lock in. I can't die again. I only have 1 health. I should be taking more advantage of these boost rings. Like that! Oh yeah. The Moo run. I think I'm making it. I think things are going well. But yeah, I am. This is gonna be the first week of school. I will need to format my schedule for the next semester, I think. For this semester of school now. Now that I've figured out when I'm coming home, what time is working, I think it's time for me to update my streaming schedule. I think probably after Saturday. Because here's the thing, I've been thinking about this for a while. I want to say maybe Saturdays are earlier streams, and then Friday is a little earlier of a stream, and then Mondays and Wednesdays might just be 6 p.m. EST. And the thing is, I don't like that, because personally, I'm a big fan of the people in Europe. Anybody who is not in the same time zone I am, big fan. The problem is that, you know, changing the time zone that I've been using, is hard, because if you do it earlier, then that fucks up. And some people, if you do it later, then that fucks up with other people as well, which is a bummer. Like, I'm glad to see y'all here. I appreciate you being here. I wish that there was a time that worked for literally everyone in all of the world. And it sucks that I need to change my time, you know? But yeah, so I might round it out by doing a Friday stream earlier. Not a Friday stream, a Saturday stream earlier than normal. To, you know, throw a bone out to the people who can't make it at like the new established time. You know, because going from 4 to 6, that's 2 hours, but that's like a lot, I think. All of it has to go somewhere. What are you talking about? Stop talking to me. I'm just here to buy things. Alright, well now I'm poor, so I guess I'm not here to buy things anymore. We're at the agency machine. Low key, we might be near the end. If this goes well. The jumper? I assume the jumper is the one firing all of those? I can't be sure, but I would assume. That's it. Problem is that I don't remember. Alright, there we go. I didn't remember, but I figured it out. You just hit the blue. Ow. But don't worry, I have something that heals me, which is good. Ow. Ow. And if I keep acting like this, I'm not gonna make it. This is hard. What the fuck is that? Where even is this jumper? He's not over. Oh, there he is. I was about to say he's not over here. This piece of shit. He jumped. Listen, he be doing that. That's why they call him that, but not a big fan. You've got to be. Ah, it curved. It curved to meet me. All right, where is it? Where is he? There he is. Oh, he's not. He's getting ready. All right, there we go. I just gotta lock in and go the complete opposite direction. How hard could that possibly be? He might be jumpy. He might be like a little jumpy. I'm not going fast enough. It's weird going 80 miles an hour in this game is like... Ooh, fuck you. Alright. Ow. I'm right above the sludge. You piece of shit. Fucking hate this guy, bro. Alright, we're gonna go this way, because it seems pretty unperturbed, and also pretty, end statement. I really wanted to go up there. I don't think it worked out. Oh? This guy. This dude. Well, that wasn't what I wanted to do, but if it works out, it works out. I can't go up. Oh, I can! Woo! Alright. Dive. I'm gonna be honest, am I just slow, or is it like based on a time limit that I'm not reaching? Because it might be. Ah, that's a bummer. That is unfortunate. That's tough. It's beating my ass, I think. I wasn't ready for it to beat my ass like that. I thought I'd just be able to lock it down and not have any issues, but no. Well, at least I got 300 anti-sparks, whatever that means. It's rough out here. Alright, where am... How many anti-sparks do I have? 300? That's not enough. The guy's laser spamming? He is. I mean, it's a game about speed. There's gotta be an incentive to go fast. It's hard. I'm struggling. I had like a pretty easy time, and then suddenly it was like, oh yeah, you're having an easy time? Watch this. And then suddenly fucking the jumper shows up, beats my ass, calls it a day. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah, that worked out really well, I think. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I have anything else to say. I'm kind of tired, a little tuckered out. I hopped in because I thought it'd be fast. This is gonna take a long time. This is gonna take a while, goddamn. To be honest, I might actually call it here. I'm gonna abandon the shard. I'm gonna abandon the shard. I'll say it. I might call it up here. I'm tired. My throat kind of hurts. I don't think I have anything. Oh, I got an achievement for losing on the first. I didn't lose. I quit. There's a difference, and I'd like it if Steam appreciated that. Alright, is it a crime to be a loser now? Is it a crime? I don't think it should be. Don't forget to save your progress. I did, but thank you, Deebs. Alright, look at that. Fucking Steam achievement. 42%, so maybe it's reasonable. Huh? Consider that one. Alright. Let me take a sip of water before I do my outro. Just to really, you know, lock in. Alright. I want to say thank you very much for watching the stream. I hope you had a good time, because I had a great time. I wasn't originally going to stream today, and then and then Kenta texted me, so I'm glad he did. Other than that, I don't think I have anybody. I didn't think I have anyone. So yeah, goodbye. Thank you for the stream. Thank you. Thank all of you. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on whatever time zone you happen to be a part of. And I hope that I see you again. Come work. Close enough.